Do you sometimes feel guilty for stretching the rules your parents or company said and covering it up so that you don't get caught? Well, don't be. So much, because samurai did that too! Samurai were the ruling class of pre-modern Japan, and they were the keepers of order. So naturally, samurai were expected to behave like an ideal, disciplined human being, following Bushido and everything. But that was an ideal, and not always reality. Actually, the authors of Hagakure, a book on Bushido, felt that they needed to put it down on paper because many samurai were not being exemplary samurai. During the Edo period, there was no war for over 200 years, so many samurai had become the average bro inside. Whenever young samurai went out into the city, they often got into trouble and fights or spent too much money, and this was a headache for their clan masters. So they were confined in their doors during much of the month, and on the days they could go out, their clan masters set a samurai curfew. But curfews were not going to stop those samurai bros. They went above and beyond to maximize their racist time. The curfew was at 6 p.m. in most samurai clans. The time when the clan's dorm gates shut. So approaching 6 p.m. every night, samurai bros came rushing in. Bro, we're not gonna make it. Move your legs, not your mouth. Carry your swords on your shoulder. But hanging swords from our waist is our class privilege and identity. Wake up to the truth. At this moment, we are not samurai. We are bros trying to get away with taking a turn in the red light district! That courtesan was beautiful. Get up and sprint if you want to see her from a distance again! Meanwhile, at their clan's dorm, their samurai colleagues, aka their other bros, were withholding the gatekeeper, whose job was to close the gate when the time was up. Oh, 5:58 already. I better head to the gate. What do you guys want? We want to share a moment with you to discuss the content of this Bushido book. We have no idea what this guy's talking about. Hagakure. Oh, I have never seen you guys read this. We got stuck on page 2. Okay, it's good you're feeling a sudden surge of motivation to tackle this piece, but where's Kizaemon and Shinzaemon? They should be coming back shortly. But more importantly, we would like to hear your opinion on what it says here on integrity. I can speak a TED Talk long on integrity. But before that, it's 6:10 already. I better go close that gate. Here's our gratitude! TikTok from our senior samurai. TikTok coming up. So samurai colleagues bribed the gatekeeper, held him up if they had to, all for their bros to make the most of the little freedom they were allowed to have. Rules ought to be followed, but life ought to be maximized. We dance a delicate dance between contradicting ideas.